What's good, YouTube? It's your boy LV, and I'm back with another episode. Creepy TikToks that will not let you sleep at night. If it's your first time here, thank you for stopping by. If it's not your first time here, you already know the vibe. Let's dive straight into it.
Currently, there's a pretty bad virus going around in the United States. It's kind of disguised as COVID, but you're going to test negative for COVID and the flu, and nobody knows what it is. I've been out for 3 weeks, and I still have some of the symptoms. Like, I'm still recovering.
Damn.
Meaning I cannot go back to work unless I'm fully recovered, because what's going to happen is, like I tried to go to work on Sunday, exhausted, first of all, and I can't stand for a long time. My back is hurting me because I can barely support my own body weight. I'm like, can't breathe. My chest is heavy, but I also feel like I have to vomit. I literally went through all the stages of like COVID, but it expanded into a 3-week timeline to the fact that I had to miss work for 3 weeks. And I worked 2 jobs. I didn't get a single check for 3 weeks.
Damn.
I've been to the doctor's office like 3 or 4 times, and I've saw 3 different doctors who were trying to figure out what was wrong with me and just giving me medicine and hoping that it helps. Like, nobody knows what it is. Nobody truly knows how to treat it. You just have to write it out. Why is the news not talking about this? Why is nobody talking about this virus that's going around the U.S.?
That looked like me when I had COVID. I just wasn't in the hospital. I was hurt.
University of California, Riverside has already perfected the ability to put human vaccines into our lettuce right now. Also,
I know this video was a little bit low, but listen to what he's saying.
Tomatoes has the ability to do that.
I'm gonna run that back.
The ability to put human vaccines into our lettuce right now. Also,
Human vaccines in our lettuce right now.
Also for UC Berkeley, and then Big Tobacco, RJ Reynolds and stuff that perfected the ability to put a human vaccine into tobacco products.
Chairman Clements.
And is that even legal to do in the state of Tennessee, to sell those with a vaccine in them?
You recognize?
Well, I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is there is no law deeming those that when you go into a grocery store, you should know as a consumer, this head of lettuce is a head of lettuce. The head of lettuce right next to it could contain a vaccine in it. All we're saying is if it does have the vaccine in it, make sure it's listed as a pharmaceutical so people can get the proper dosage.
My question is right now, can you walk into a grocery store and there be a head of lettuce for sale that has a vaccine in it? I don't think that's allowed under state law presently. And if it is, and you have to list it as a pharmaceutical, are we going to then have Walgreens pharmacists with a refrigerated section? I mean, how's this going to play out?
You recognize?
Thank you. This is more of a consumer protection bill right here, is to make sure that if you're going in to buy tomatoes and there's a polio vaccine in there, that you are aware of what you're buying has a polio vaccine. The problem you have is if it's not treated as a pharmaceutical, being the size and difference between you and me, how many tomatoes do I have to eat to get the proper dosage versus how many tomatoes that you have to eat? And if you eat too many, do you get a overdose? If you eat too less, like we had in the cattle industry with Aeromycin, we weren't dosing our cattle properly, and the horn flies were developing an immunity to it. If we don't have the proper dosage of a vaccine, it could lead to the efficacy of that drug not working anymore.
You recognize?
Well, I'd like to think I'm more immune to horn flies than you are, but I say that jokingly,
No,
but right
No,
now, my question is just, is there a need for this? I understand there's a concern, and yeah, people should know if there's a vaccine in food, but if we can't even sell food with vaccines in it in the state of Tennessee right now, then is this legislation necessary, is my question.
Well, if you have a child that is allergic to a certain vaccine and it's not disclosed when you go to buy that vegetable or whatever it is, and your child dies from that, I would think that having something in place that's going to make sure that that is treated as a pharmaceutical so that the consumers know exactly what they're buying.
All those in favor of House Bill 1894 say aye. Aye. Opposed?
No.
Ayes have it. Bill goes on to counter and rules. If you wish to be recorded as a no, please notify the clerk.
Yo, did y'all see that? That literally just happened before our eyes. They're putting the vaccine in lettuce tomatoes and tobacco products in Tennessee, starting in Tennessee. So like this could happen anywhere, but it's up to us to know what we're buying. Like he said, they trying to finesse, basically. Not trying, they are finessing. So if you don't know what you're doing or what you're buying, you're gonna buy the wrong shit that has the vaccine in it. So like you gotta really know what you're buying. Pay attention. Wake up. That's crazy. They all passed the bill
You
with
need to
laughter.
stop eating this kind of shit from the grocery store. They do not want you to know what this shit is actually made of. But when I found out what it is, oh my god, talk about disturbing. Just look at what this cat is doing when they're trying to feed it this kind of food.
The whole time that he like found out, he was like, how could you do this to me? Like, this is so awful. And I was like, you're lame.
Pesto chicken pasta? What we go with?
Oh nah.
Potato?
Not even a potato.
Did it like this, and I think it was the best.
Chicken Betty?
Some chicken though. They gotta like the chicken, bro. This cat. Look at this shit. This is lab made. And y'all, it gets even more disturbing. Human flesh is toxic to cats. That is most likely the reason why that cat was gagging. Because in that lab made food, they also put human DNA in that shit. Stop eating that lab made food. And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This is anything that's GMO, and you should already know. Oh God.
She said, oh God. But she is speaking truth though. You should definitely know about that GMO stuff. And for my vegans out there, I hope y'all don't think y'all like escaping anything. They found human flesh in vegan food too. Let's start there. Let's start there. It hit different. This is one of the migrant shelters in New York City. Shit's getting real.
All the immigrants coming at the borders, not the Rasa,
Right.
they're all Asian.
And I'm glad
they're
you said
from the
that.
Sudan. Like they're from different countries, homie, and these are all men, military-aged men. They're not there ain't no women and children at the border. There's a gang of men that are my kids' age. I tell my kids all the time, hey, mijo, look at all these vatos that are coming right here. They're all coming right here, a gang of them. They're getting ready for something.
Now, let me ask you this. Well, it's not a question. I'm glad you brought that up because whenever we say the border, whenever we say immigrants, everybody's ignorance always thinks to, why are you talking about Mexican? Why are you talking about raza?
Yeah.
And it's not true, bro. Everybody's coming in.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's the stupidest thing, too, for them to say, you know, the majority of people that come over here or across the border is raza. No, it's fucking not. It never has been. You think the raza down there is fucking really trying to come to America for a better way of life? No. They only come over here because the currency is way higher. That's it. And to help the families down there. That's it.
Yeah.
The currency. That's it. If not, you think they're going to want to cross the border to come over here to this fucking bullshit over here?
Right.
The fake-ass food. All that. They
Fake-ass
got
women.
farmland over there. You know
Right.
what I mean? They
Real
got
food.
land, they grow real food over there.
Yep. Make you think.
Where are you from? Syria. Syria?
Syria.
What's your name?
Milad.
Milad? Why'd you come to the U.S.? Why coming to U.S.? No?
No English.
Okay.
You just had to look to the left for validation. Like I'm good, bro. No,
Where you
not
from?
good.
From Syria.
Syria? English?
So.
Why are you coming to the U.S.? Why come?
Because we love America. And
See, he know what to say, so he'll be the spokesperson
we need
for the group.
a nice style, a nice life.
Yeah, coming for jobs?
Yeah, a nice job, a nice because our country very weird.
What's your name?
Danny,
Danny. Good luck.
thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm Syria.
Syria, too? What's your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmed?
Ahmed.
Same question. Why do you come to the U.S.?
Hablo español o árabe, no inglés, no. Español.
Where you from?
He not with it.
Dude, y'all remember the guy right here that made fuel out of plastic? Yeah, he's doing big things, man. Y'all need to go check him out.
This behind me turns plastic waste into fuel. Now, I've built 4 machines that turn plastic waste into fuel, and now I'm going to be building my 5th out of this big tank here. So join the live stream because we're talking about my plans, the improvements that we're going to make, and how we're going to more efficiently turn plastic waste into fuel utilizing microwave heating technology. That's how this one operated here. These right here that you see are what we call magnetrons. They are what creates the microwave radiation. And a microwave pyrolysis reactor, a reactor which uses microwaves to heat plastic up and turn it into fuel, is vastly more efficient than a traditional pyrolysis reactor. So Mark 4.5 right here, Mark 4 behind me, going to make major improvements to prepare for Mark 5, the first ever industrial machine. Join.
He looks like he really knows what he's talking about, but I'm just scared that he either gonna die in a helicopter crash or get kidnapped by the men in black. It's tough.
Back when that YouTuber disappeared after teaching people how to open a portal inside of his bedroom by using different...
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Missing YouTuber and his viral video. It's all part of a mystery centered around Sedona, Arizona.
Go ahead and play that. So, here 528.
He's about to open up a portal in his bedroom using some kind of device and frequencies. Peep.
I also have another tone generator.
That's 525 hertz.
And I'm about to show you what will happen with that. There we go. 528. And already you can see a much more stable fracture.
TikTok told me.
Nah, my thing is, how do you open up a portal and then go through it? What if it closed right behind you? How do you get back to where you came from? That's the hard part.
On Monday, trucks aren't going to come into New York City. So I made a TikTok about it. It went viral. And then everybody in the TikTok said, hey, tough guy. You know, you made a joke. First of all, the truckers aren't off on the holiday. Fair enough, fair point. But this shortage is going to take at least 3 days. So check back in 3 days, tough guy. So now I have a few comments that I have to check back in, make a new video. And today's the 3rd day. Today's the 4th day. It looks like they are still delivering all of the big gay ice cream we could possibly need, as well as the donuts. So we got the big gay ice cream, we got the donuts.
I don't know if he's trolling or
no
not.
shortage. No shortage on that, guys. So I don't know. Whoever's in charge of that truck, still going strong. I don't know. It looks like the shortage didn't start yet.
Okay.
See a whole lot of boxes here. Guess we'll have to wait a few more days. All right.
I was exposed to satanic.
All right. So at first I thought he was trolling by saying they're still delivering ice cream to New York, etc. But when I seen the Trader Joe's packages, you know, they're still delivering to big companies. That means what I've been seeing around the internet is pretty basically right. So the independent contractors who own their own trucks, those are the people who are like refusing loads to go back and forth to New York. But if you have a company and you own your own trucks and you hire drivers, they can't refuse to go to New York. So that's where I'm pretty sure like Trader Joe's, these big companies who actually hold the food for us, are going to have like companies work for them. Companies who have drivers, you know, come through and deliver their stuff. So I think we're still good in New York.
rituals in Hollywood, it completely destroyed my atheism. One day I was invited to a warehouse in downtown Los Angeles that operated as a music recording studio. The producer made me a beat, and at first it seemed like an innocent networking opportunity. After the beat was made, he extended an invitation to join one of his after-hour events. As I asked for more details, he proceeds to show me a demo reel of a video that he made of the event. All of a sudden, I'm now looking at a satanic ritual that involved women being locked in cages with a black bunny mask on while simultaneously making an incision in their wrist as a blood sacrifice to the devil. Soon I realized that the warehouse that I was in to make music was a location for satanic swinger parties where ritualistic sacrifices happen regularly. When I started to dig deeper into Hollywood's affiliation with Satanism, I started to realize that the devil was not some fictional character that represented evil, but an actual living creature that has most of humanity enslaved. This further challenged my atheistic worldview and ultimately led me to do deep research about Jesus Christ. The evidence of Jesus' existence and resurrection soon became undeniable, and I made a personal decision to denounce my atheism and say my first prayer to Jesus, and as soon as I had repented of my sins, I felt the tangible presence of the Holy Spirit that completely wrecked me and changed my life forever.
Has anybody ever
Yeah, he definitely went through some real stuff in LA. I hope he's good now, though.
heard that silly conspiracy theory about that Mars, the pictures that we see, are actually just Devon Island, which is in Canada, with a little bit of Photoshop? Let's just see if we can figure this out, everybody. Allegedly, this is Columbia Hills, Mars. They're clicking auto tone in Photoshop. Looks identical, the landscape does. I don't know, I didn't make these. Allegedly, here's Mars on the bottom. Up top, a little color adjustment, and then boom, they're saying it's Mars. I don't know if this is true or not.
I could see that.
That's what I'm, being told. So I decided to type in Devon Island, Mars, just on maps, just to, entertain myself, I guess, because I got a little bit bored. Let's see what we got here. There's one little area you pull up the street view. Oh, that's a NASA? What? Halton Mars project. That's supposed to be the one that's on Mars.
Damn.
Hey, pretty cool stuff, man.
Figured him out, huh? The fuck is that?
What the blood clot did? It was the dog.
I was not expecting that.
Let me see. I'll know if she's my dog. Merlin, sit. Turn around. Turn around. Lay down. You're not my dog. My dog don't know how to do no fucking trick. The fuck? Call 911. Hey!
This man was playing with his son, but suddenly...
That's just like my dog. He don't know how to do no trick. He barely listens. So if I say sit down and he actually sit, that's probably a skinwalker. Which is sad to say.
This thing is a suspected skinwalker. Skinwalkers are a kind of demon. Well, most of the time, the skinwalker takes the form of an animal, as in this video. Here, he's taken the form of a dog.
Let me see. I'll know if she's my dog. Merlin, sit. Turn around.
Okay, we just
turn around.
Mistake. So you're probably wondering where these things come from. They come from Navajo culture and are malevolent spirits that can metamorphose, take over, or take on the appearance of an animal or a person in order to deceive and manipulate us. Like here, for example. In this video, we see a skinwalker who has taken on the form of a man.
Oh. Hey neighbor, is it hot in here, or is it just a little cooler?
Nah, hold on. Nah. I know he ain't just say that. He caught me off guard.
Is it hot in here, or is it just a little cooler?
Most of the time they hang around at night and near places where there are forests, and their presence is very often accompanied by a blood-curdling scream. like this one, for example. And so, fun fact, not fun at all. In fact, skinwalkers are basically wizards who've killed their loved ones. Subscribe and tell me things I should make a video about.
Finally telling us that they control the weather. Pay attention.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna rain in Dubai today, just so I know. I have to drive back from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. No. It's not raining. It's a sunny day. The UAE government invested more than $20 million in research to start a process called cloud seeding. The UAE performs around 1,000 hours of cloud seeding a year, and it's all controlled by this building in the National Center of Meteorology in Abu Dhabi, where they track the whole process. We met with a cloud seeding expert to explain how the seeding process works.
We wait the forecast when we have a good, chance for a cloud. We send the aircraft to that location. Go under the cloud. In the first stage of the cloud, there is good updraft at that time. Start to release all the salt, and with the good updraft, of course, it will go inside the cloud. The droplets will become bigger and start to rain.
The center manufactures.
See, they just told you how they make rain from nothing but a cloud and salt, and using their airplane, of course.
A salt substance that
Makes
helps
sense, though.
enhance rainfall. They put them in what they call flares. Is it gonna rain in Dubai today?
They already told us that they be making the clouds. And they be enhancing the rain. Think about this. Y'all thinking about this shit? Wake up!
I'm sure they're doing the same thing in New York, if not every other major city out here in the US. I hope everybody enjoyed that video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get notified next time I drop a vid. Peace.